Look at that heads-up display. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I hate to tell you, this is not in the Ridgeline. Rock on, man, party. Yeah, it's also not going to go broke in the Ridgeline. This would be good, man. I could know exactly how fast I'm driving when the cops pull me over. They got me a couple weeks ago. The second I made eye contact with him coming around the bend, he turned his lights on. I pulled right over. And as it turns out, I talked to a state trooper the other day, and he said you really buy yourself a better outcome if you pull over right away. Now, I don't know if that's the sole reason, or I don't even know if it has anything to do with it, but I didn't get a ticket, so it didn't hurt. And this trooper told me the farther he has to drive, especially if he thinks that you saw him, you're not getting any break. The 10-speed transmission on this thing, which is probably gets pretty good fuel mileage. You know, I'll tell you, I mean, this is fun to drive, just kind of going to get some meat for the vultures, but, you know, somewhere along the line, I lost interest in all material things. I really did. I just saw it as like burdensome, excess, something you're worried about, a depreciating asset. I almost consider it like a flaw of human behavior. It's so unnecessary. Now, if you worked out, you know, in some place where there was muddy fields and you had to get there, or you were a volunteer emergency person, or even at that, if there was a real purpose for this kind of vehicle, I'd say yeah. You know, like maybe if a police department had one or something. You know, pulls a lot, can unstick people in tough places, but other than that, just to drive, no thanks. But it is fun. It sits up real high. I mean, it's so high you have to use the retractable running board to get out, or you'll break your damn ankle. It's a long drop. I mean, it's got cameras in front and cameras in back. I can see why. I mean, I don't know about parking close to somebody on that right front unless you got, you know, used to it. But, you know, men's egos, you'd want to think you didn't need that until you heard crunching metal. And you can tell it's very heavy, even with good brakes. Like, I mean, it's too hot today to have the sunroof open, but I would definitely have it open if it was a little cooler or nighttime. Now, driving this thing, it seems like the road's not wide enough. That's how it seems. I mean, of course, that's nonsense. Oh man, I hope we get some good rain. There's a place sometimes I get some reasonable red meat. Red meat's gotten so crazy expensive now. It really has. You know, I lost my favorite hat. I had it for over 30 years. I've looked everywhere for that damn thing. I don't believe I left it someplace. Because if I've got to go in where it's just like a short jaunt from the car to the place, I leave it in the car. I don't know what, it's really driving me nuts. I mean, if you were here, I'd give you $500 if you could find it. It's driving me that nuts. And I'm way better about that stuff than I used to be. And I got a bunch of hats that can replace it. Now here in Georgia, you have to be doing 11 miles an hour and over the speed limit before a county sheriff can pull you over. Isn't that weird? Now Georgia can pull you over 1 mile an hour over. And as it turns out, when Georgia and Michigan, you know, they do it under state law or city ordinances. And down here, state troopers, all the money where they write the ticket goes to the county. It doesn't go to the state. And I found out too in talking to that park ranger guy a couple months ago that these parks they did not get that land through eminent domain, and the parks are self-sustaining. They fund themselves. And these parks were actually land that was purchased from private owners. Couldn't believe it. You know, they have those Huron-Clinton Metro Parks in Michigan, which I think are just fantastic. That could have so easily been condominiums. I mean, you know, the trend now, if you've got some money, I was going to do it in Florida if I had kept that property and I got divorced, is just give it to a nature conservatory. I mean, they're not perfect,